guys, it's me. I know it's been a while since I've actually made a video, and I finally set the microphone back up and my camera back up because I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to make another video since I don't know how many years ago. Yeah, I'm sorry in advance if you can hear the air conditioning making little clicks, clicks, clicks in the background. It's really hot, and I need to have the AC on, but if it's very distracting, let me know, and I can figure something out. Yes. Also, so if I'm looking to the left a lot, it's because the monitor is over there, and I need to check to make sure it's actually still recording, because I don't want to record a lot and then finding out that it's not working later on. So I'm gonna be constantly checking or glancing to the left. So that's why if you see me looking a lot. So I guess this is going to be like a ramble video, or not really ramble, but a life update video. Yeah, I'm still trying to get back into the hang of doing ASMR. I keep hearing little clicks and everything in my ears. Oh, also, if you hear a echo or a slap back, when I do my and sounds, it's probably because there's a solid wall right behind the camera, so it bounces back, especially with s and ts sounds, and it might feedback and loop into the mic, so you hear kind of an echo or a slap back effect, if that makes sense. There's not really a place I can hang anything, blankets or something, to reduce it at the moment. So until I figure that out, it's gonna be there. Yeah. So I forgot how weird it is hearing yourself whisper in your headphones while you're speaking. I don't know why, but it makes you second guess every word you're saying. But yeah, I hope the settings of the microphone are because I'm kinda figuring it out on my, like, all over again. But yeah, I guess I want to come on here and make a new video and like say what I've been up to for the past couple of years. The reason I stopped doing ASMR videos in the past was because I was at my old place and I knew that I was gonna be moving, and so I wanted things to be smooth, but you know how it is with like construction and renovations. They never go according to the timeline. But me being like, it's my first time doing it, so I wanted it to be like a really smooth process. So I started taking like things down to pack in, like, to pack because what is that sound? I wanted to pack things up so that the move would be like smooth. So I started taking down like my ASMR mic and like all the stuff in my room, and I like packed them in the box. So I was just waiting for like this place to be done, but it took way longer than I expected. So it was like a couple months of like stuff being put into boxes, and I just didn't want to like unpack again. So like months turned into more months, and then like when I finally got this place, like I like I just didn't set up the ASMR stuff again because you know how life is. Like I used to be working at a 9 to 5, but then well, but then I was working for a 9 to 5 for quite a bit, but recently, like after I moved, I like sort of did like I'm freelancing now, which like you think means there's more time, but when you're freelancing, you're kind of just like working like 24/7 instead of 9 to 5, because if you're not thinking about like business or like what's next, then you don't have like cash to pay the bills with. So I was is so much more than just the visuals. Like there's no like positioning and things like that. But I can't do all that on my own. So I just do the visual part with like slight bit of strategy and stuff. But it's enough to get like a new company going, and then if later down the line they need more, then we can then like add on to it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I do like during the day when I'm not doing like my own content, which is this, I guess, and when I'm not like chilling with like games and stuff. I also went through quite a weird phase where for some reason I'm still trying to get over it, but for a while, like I didn't like the way I looked on camera anymore. It's like a self-esteem thing where like I would feel constantly like I don't think I look good on camera, and putting yourself online is kind of scary. But then it's also a lot of like in your head things. So for a while, like I used to even stream games like on Twitch and stuff, but I don't even do that anymore because I just don't like seeing myself. So I stopped like doing things online for quite a bit. Like I'm starting to get back into it now because I feel like there's never gonna be a good moment, you know? There's never gonna be like a ready for it kind of time. And I was like, maybe, you know what, if I slowly ease myself back into it, maybe, you know, I'd be okay with it again, and maybe get like some of that confidence back, if that makes sense. So I was like, you know what, let's just set everything back up and, you know, just make videos again, and maybe it'll help. But like throughout these couple of years, I've always still listened to ASMR, because I don't know, maybe it's the freelancing and maybe there's more stress to it now, that like sometimes it's hard to fall asleep because I'm constantly thinking about like work or like a lot of what ifs and stuff like that. So my display just went off for some reason. But okay, I guess I have to check through the actual monitor instead of the camera viewfinder now. But anyway, but yeah, it's been a bit more stressful, so I've had to use ASMR more to fall asleep now. Almost like every night, I'm just listening videos of people going like, it's okay, like, you're okay. uh, so I was like, you know what, maybe I should get back into it, because all of these ASMR artists, and like, it helps me a lot. So I feel like I want to try my hand at doing that again, for maybe other people who also think that, you know, they need ASMR to like let them fall asleep. And yeah, so that's why I decided to set things up again. I'm probably gonna have to look into like how to make the echoes less noticeable, because I can hear them through my headphones, and I don't know if that's something people like. And I probably, why is that so hard to say? I probably need to get like smaller headphones, because I feel like these headphones are bleeding back into the mic as well. Maybe I should sit further away. Is that better? Oh my god, I think that's better. Damn. Okay, I need to sit further away from the mic, because I think part of the slapback is when I'm too close, and then it comes out of the headphones and goes back into the mic. So maybe this is a good spot. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the past like 15 or so minutes of me being so close to the microphone and it picking it up again. Okay, I need to make a mental note about that. I hope it wasn't too bad, but okay, now I know. Now I know. But there is still a little bit of that slapback, so I still probably should get like small earphones. So I think that'll help a lot. But yeah, that is sort of a small life update. I also started like a small business locally here, like making like some food and stuff and selling it in like local markets. I don't know. The whole reason why I went freelance is because I really couldn't stand the whole corporate life. I know, so cliche, right? Like, oh, artists can't stand corporate 9 to 5. It was that, but like partly also because I live in a very small town, so the pay that you get from like being in corporate design isn't a lot, and like being in a small town, there are only a handful of companies here that go for like designers that do branding. Like I can count on one hand how many like design firms are actually in this city. And the thing is I've been to like most of them, and like it's gotten to a point where there's nowhere my early 30s. So I'm like, I still have a little bit of time to figure this out. So if all else fails, I guess I'll go back to an office, like corporate job. But I just know that there's that salary cap. And like, economy now, how, afford a house, car, and everything like that. Like, this place is like me with my parents, but they were nice enough to give me my own like space within this apartment. So I got to like make this little like work corner. So grateful for that. But yeah, adulting is hard. Uh, and I'm whispering about it on the internet. But I feel like a lot of us are feeling this way. At least that's what my like algorithm keeps showing me. It's like people kind of getting fed up with how it all works, which is fair. But yeah, wow, I really am rambling, aren't I? Okay, I need to wrap this up, or this is gonna be me ranting about adulting. But yeah, there are a few things that after hearing it in my headphones, I feel like I need to fix. But definitely, I'll still try and make videos when I can, because I am still trying to get used to being in front of the camera again. And I do think I need to like put something behind on this wall so it absorbs more of the slap back. And yeah, tiny headphones. But let me know if this video was okay. And I don't know. I hope to see you again soon. And for the people who kept commenting on my old videos and being like, "Where are you? Come back." I appreciate it so much. Like, it makes me feel like these videos actually mean something, or they're actually helping someone, even though it's just me like talking or whispering into a microphone. But I think everyone wants to know that what they're putting out there is benefiting someone, and reading those comments like once in a blue moon really does like make me feel a little happier about my contribution.